We're all going through this historic moment together, but in isolation. I want to feel more connected. I want to use this time and technology to connect in deeper ways. I invited 50 total strangers to my Boom Boom Zoom, but only one will have a real in-person date when this is all over. Find out who on 50 Blind Dates with Melissa DuPrey.
Okay. All right. Feel the beat. We feel fine on the party line. Well, hello, sir. How are you?
Awesome. Just living that quarantine life.
You're in your car, you're riding around, got no mask on. What's up? What are you doing?
I have the mask on when I'm walking around.
Yeah.
I do. I don't have the mask on in my car, but when I'm walking around in the stores. I thought about our talk last time, and you were so for the mask and, safety.
Well, I mean, look what happened to the people who weren't wearing them, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
I work for the school, so I had to go do some things at the school.
And what do you do?
So I work with special needs children, and I went to go pick up like a Chromebook so that I could assist them online with their work.
What's been the biggest challenge for you so far?
I guess the most challenging thing is to get the ones that actually have the technology to participate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like the biggest challenge, because the ones that don't have the technology, there's nothing we can really do. But some have come on and then they haven't been consistent. So that, I guess, would be the challenge.
You had your dream job. Is it acting?
Absolutely.
Yes. What's your dream project?
Acting wise, my dream project would probably be, I don't know, just to be in like a superhero movie.
A superhero. As what, the villain or the superhero?
I mean, I think we all would like to be the hero, but I think it'd be fun to be the villain. So
Absolutely.
One.
Absolutely. I love and enjoy a multidimensional villain. If you had a super evil power, what would it be?
I guess invulnerability.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
I would still tell you how beautiful you are.
Oh, thank you. What do people close to you call you? Do you have a nickname?
You're going to laugh if I tell you.
I want to know so bad.
It's not a nickname, but they call me arrogant.
Oh, they just call you arrogant? Like, hey, arrogant, give me a lift?
They say arrogant, or I say confident.
Now, what's your mom call you?
Huh?
What does your mom call you?
Dee.
Dee.
She's always called me.
My impulse just now is I was going to call you Dee. That's why I asked.
You're going to call me Dee?
I was going to call you D, and something said Dee. And that's why I asked.
Oh, yeah.
It stopped me in a moment.
Oh, that's fine.
I'd like to call you Dee.
You can. To have somebody beautiful like you calling me anything is just awesome, and I'm honored.
I love a zombie genre. I've said it a couple times on here already, but my favorite movies are zombies or post-apocalyptic movies. I really enjoyed Walking Dead because you saw some of the very systems of oppression that exist now, and then you saw ways in which humanity continues to evolve or come through to save people.
Right.
I just find it interesting.
Man, you deep and beautiful. That's awesome.
What's that?
If this turns out to be the actual apocalypse, like The Walking Dead, you and I are going to hold up somewhere, and we're going to work together
Well, then I have to ask you one last important question that I've been asking everyone close to me in light of an imminent apocalypse.
Mhm.
What skills do you bring?
Awesomeness.
What do you mean? Zombies are running after you and you want to be, I'm awesome? What are you going to turn around and be like, I'm awesome? You are going to get eaten and you are going to cost us all our lives. Nope, that's not a survival skill.
It is. Because I can do anything and everything. That's what that means.
What are
Whatever's
your
needed.
practical survival skills, sir?
Hunting, exploring, navigating, fighting.
Explore. I could be the best explorer.
I don't know, like people think that, but
Spread out. Everybody take some land, and I'm gonna send Dee to go explore. He'll be back in 5 hours with nothing but thoughts.
Oh, you tried it. You tried it.
He's gonna come back with some good observations and maybe some berries.
I haven't really met up with anybody new since this. Like if I, you know what I mean? Like I'm not opposed to it, you know, but I just haven't I guess I haven't linked up with anybody physically new. I mean, physically since this. Like if I didn't know you already, then we just kind of talked on the phone prior to this. But I met you before this. So I met you like the day before the apocalypse started. So
we sure did have a workshop the day before the apocalypse started. I was like, listen, this is coming. If y'all want to get it in, let's get it in. And everybody said yes. And I was so grateful because that put a fire into my spirit. I was like, people want to work. So if these people are working, that means I got to work. And I can't stop working. So.
Well, I mean, it's like you were telling April, and I appreciated, your suggestions to her, the night before the apocalypse. You're like, yeah, his look. And, he would, just send him all kind of stuff. Like he would be able to get all kind of work just off his look. And I was like, I just appreciated that. Like, that was awesome. Like, I don't see that often, or I haven't seen that often where, people do stuff like that. So the way you spoke to April about me, you had just met me.
Support?
Huh?
What, support?
Yeah. Yes. I literally met No, go ahead, you first.
I was just going to say, if you're not surrounded by a circle that supports and lifts you, then get a new circle. And I'm in Chicago. I'm here. I'm home. When you called me, I was in Atlanta that weekend. Yeah. I'm home.
Okay. Well, I know that you've been on your journey and you found self and whatnot, which is awesome. But, if you want someone, to watch movies or something with you, I'm happy to come over.
When this is lifted, right? Because this whole point, I mean, my goodness, when are we ever going to get back to some kind of normal so we can actually have one-on-ones? So I'm bisexual in nature. I will most often prefer to be in relationships with men, but that's not always the case. So I'm open to having relationships with anyone who is loving, respectful, and reciprocal in energy. So that's one. Two, ideally, I love a grounded person who's also eager to be out in the world. And when I say that, I'm not looking for specifically an extrovert, because I've dated many introverts, right? I'm an extrovert, I'm social. We don't have to be the same, right? As long as the priority is being present and wanting to live life experiences without any judgment or fears or preconceived notions of what a life experience is. So if we want to go travel, cool. If we want to go experience some new innovative arts that's somewhat experimental, cool. If we want to go see some live music, let's go, because we want to enjoy it and we know that tomorrow's not promised. So people who I find that are really secure in who they are the kind of people that also like to enjoy moments, and they could be out and we don't have to move as a couple, as one unit. We can literally move in the world as two individual people tied to each other.
I get it. That's cool. Well, here I am.
That's awesome.
You can call off the rest of the dates. Here I am.
Okay. No, check. All these 47 motherfuckers can go.
Yep. They ass can kick rocks.
Bye, toodaloo.
I've never done anything like this. Obviously, I don't think anybody has.
No.
But different times, you know, we got to try different things.
That's yes, we do. Can I introduce you to somebody?
Sure.
You know, when I keep it serious is when I want to show him my first son. That's a good sign. When I want to show him Douglas.
Before you do.
Yes.
I've been listening to what you've been saying, but I'm just looking at it like, man, she is pretty.
Well, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you see me blushing? I am absolutely blushing. What? Stop. Don't play with me. Stop flirting with me. Don't flirt with me, little boy. Stop it. Oh my God. Thank you. I and that's really not just because I put some eyeshadow and a cute lip on, right?
No. It's just you. It's all you.
I can't do this. I can't. I'm gonna die of bashfulness.
I mean, my understanding was a date. So what kind of date would this be if I didn't compliment how beautiful you are?
I mean, again, like I'm not expecting this to be perceived as a date. It's just the title of it because I date my friends. But it's just so nice. It's nice. Like, again, in quarantine, for somebody to tell me I'm beautiful 4 or 5 times in the matter of an hour, like, that's got to do something to your spirit. Oh, it does. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is so necessary. Like, I want everybody to do this just because, like, when somebody says, I see you and you're beautiful, that's like, I'm jumping out of my skin right now. So, thank you.
And
you are as well. You are a very beautiful human.
Oh, thank you.
See? Doesn't it feel good? And I loved your hair from day one. Give me some side action. Come on, turn to the side. Turn to the side. Come through. You did your own lining and everything.
I tried. You know what? I wanted to make sure. I thought that, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I thought this was like, you know, date, because that's what the title says, or that's what it says, blind date. Mm-hmm. So that gives the impression that it's that kind of thing, you know, but new through Zoom. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that I was fresh for this date, or sharing experience, as you call it.
Yes.
Connection.
Well, thanks for being so fresh and clean for me.
I try. I didn't want to come in here looking. I didn't want to come. I know we going through quarantine, but I didn't want to come
looking like quarantine.
Yeah, I didn't want to. You know, I didn't want to come on here looking homeless. I don't know what color that is you have on you, but it's like so pretty on you.
Thank you. It's pink.
It's pink. Okay, so I couldn't tell if it's hard to tell if it was like red or.
It's like a magenta.
Oh, I'll check you out. Okay.
Okay, sir. Well, on that note, I'm going to leave you to have such a beautiful evening. You have blessed my night. It's so good to see you, and it's really lovely to have had a conversation with you beyond acting and working, because truly I approached your spirit as that, you know, just seeing you as a beautiful person who's eager and wanting to work. And I said, okay, let's, you know, get him working. And I want that for you. I want success for you, so that way you can continue to live and walk in your best self.
Thank you. Same to you. I'm so honored. I'm gonna say you're even cuter when you're blushing.
I'm blushing. I am
You're
blushing.
Even cuter. Like you were already pretty when we were talking, but as you start blushing, and that your face just.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. So I have to go calm and center before I do this again.
You know what? It's okay. Like I told you, you can just, even if you don't cancel the rest of them, you're not gonna have another. You're not gonna have another date like this.
I'm not gonna have another DD. That's right.
Not at all. Let me know the restaurant, and we gonna go there, cause I'll be at the top.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Well, you have a beautiful rest of your night. We'll take care.
You too. I look forward to talking to you and seeing you again.
You will. Good night.
All right.
Baby. Bye.
Bye.
He's sneaky. He has been sneaky, and he just rained down all of these compliments, just kept telling me how it was very charming, kept telling me how beautiful I was. A lot of energy and sparks are flying on this date. You can't deny it. Dejan and I have some calor, candela, fuego. That means heat or fire, or candela for bilingual folks. It's bilingual shop. Good night, mis amores. I can't wait to see who we have tomorrow in the Boom Boom Zoom.